Welcome, everybody. I'm Joachim.
And I'm Frank.
And this is your Certified
Certified
Pokemon
Moment,
where we feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every week.
And today's featured Pokemon is...
Primeape!
Which I wouldn't have really cared about
Until
now. Because of
Annihilape.
Annihilate.
Sure
I always didn't really like Primeape. Primeape was one of those Gen 1 Pokemon where I was just like,
Ugly
okay,
as hell.
Whatever. This is nothing. This is just a nothing design. It's just I don't know. I guess you can say it's one of Gen 1's more unique ones simply because it doesn't just look like the real life animal. Like the Pidgey or the Rattata or the Seal or something. But, yeah, Annihilape ended up making this guy pretty freaking cool. I like Annihilape a lot.
Yeah, sorry.
What are you?
No, I'm moving. No, I'm moving things around. They probably saw a window for a second.
Let's go ahead. Jokum, you don't like Primeape either?
He's ugly. He's got a stupid nose. I don't like Mankey either. Well, oh my god, the cats are getting into me.
Is there anything I can get you?
No, get rid of your cats.
Aww.
No, it's awful. No, there's no way you can help me. No one can help me. How the hell? Okay. I don't know. I remember vividly the Primeape or the Mankey and Primeape episode of like the original anime because we had it on cassette.
Yeah.
Cassette? VHS.
Yeah.
I mean, I barely remember him calling. I think that's the episode where he called a rice ball a jelly-filled donut.
Was that the episode?
I think so. Well, because I remember them eating rice balls and being like, "What the hell are they eating?"
Yeah.
I think a Mankey like steals a rice ball.
Oh.
And I remember being so confused.
Wait. He steals Ash's hat.
Oh, he steals Ash's hat. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. But then I'm like, I don't know. I hated as a kid that they didn't have mouths.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those
That
things
pissed
they
me
just
off.
eat with the bottom of their nose.
And they had like pig noses, and I hated that.
I remember that stretch of episodes too. It annoyed me more because back as a kid, I didn't really dislike a Pokemon. Well, yeah, as a little kid when I saw that episode, I didn't really have a concept of Pokemon. I was just like, what I was presented with, it was just that was what it is. It's a Pokemon, so it's fine. You know, I'm just a little child.
Yeah.
And I just didn't like how Ash never got to keep Primeape. The only reason he caught that Mankey and then evolved it into Primeape was because he was going to fight in a fighting type only like competition. Because the Generation 1 of the anime needed things for the characters to do.
Yeah.
And so it was like, I mean, but you think about it, it's like Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Machamp, and Primeape. Can you think of any other fighting types from Gen 1? Am I missing some obvious one?
Probably not.
No. And it's I don't know, it's just silly to me. But then he gives up the Primeape at the end of it to this guy who's like, your Primeape's really good. If you want, I can train him even more. And he's like, Primeape, you should go with him. And Primeape cries, but he leaves. Ash gave up so many Pokemon.
No wonder he took so long to not be a loser.
Yeah. Yeah, he rarely ever evolved his Pokemon, and he gave up the good ones. Holy crap. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, oh my gosh. He gave up his Charizard at some point. He gave up the Butterfree. He gave up the Primeape. Didn't he give up his Pidgeot at some point? Or Pidgeotto or something?
Sure. I barely remember.
Oh, Ash. Ugh. Anyway, Mankey is a solo fighting type Pokemon and is known as the pig monkey Pokemon. First of all, what's a pig? What's a monkey? And its cry sounds like this. It's not bad. It is one of the more unique cries that I don't think was like pitched down and reused for another Pokemon.
What?
Maybe it was.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe it was like... Is that like close to...
It sounds like a bird to me. That sounds like a bird Pokemon.
Yeah, I gotta Google something really quick. Jokum, tell something cool to the audience.
I have nothing cool to say.
Tell something cool to the audience, Jokum.
That Mankey is ugly as hell. I hated its fleshy little arms as a kid. Like, to me, it was like body horror. Primeape was like a little bit better. Because there was just something... Oh, and Mankey has, like, what, two... Doesn't he just have, like, 2 toes? He's horrible.
So, Mankey's cry in the original Gen 1 games is not identical to any other Pokemon's cry. So that's nice. So that's at least that at least happened. You know, it's not just like Beedrill or Tangela or something. Yeah, Mankey, he's a funny looking guy. I don't hate him, but he definitely isn't like high up on my like list. He's very firmly in the whatever list. At level 28 though, your Mankey will evolve into Primeape. Primeape is still a solo fighting type Pokemon. Were all Gen 1 fighting type solo type? Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Machamp.
I mean, yeah.
Were there no dual type fighting types? I can't think of a single other fighting type from Gen 1.
I mean, I'll Google it.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. That's so... It always baffles my mind looking back at Gen 1 and being like, they just were doing whatever they wanted. There was no...
Poliwrath.
Poliwrath.
Mankey, Primeape, Poliwrath, Machamp, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan.
Yep. I forgot about Poliwrath. Okay, so there was at least one dual type fighting type. Man, but all Pokemon that started out as a fighting type stayed solo fighting. That's insane. Primeape is still known as the pig monkey Pokemon, and its cry sounds like this. So it's kind of the same as Mankey's, but
really
like,
similar. Just
kind of pitched down. I mean, there's some. I guess there's some slight difference that I'm not going to bother dissecting, but so good. That hits the spot. But as of Scarlet and Violet, Generation 9. Oh, okay, yes. Sorry, Cerebi was. I had to like. Oh. I had to, sorry, something from your bank account app popped up. Anyway, when you, in Scarlet and Violet, teach your Primeape Rage Fist, you have to use it 20 times. And once you do use it 20 times, your Primeape can then evolve into Annihilape. Best thing that has ever happened to Primeape. I don't know why the design just looks so much freaking better to me. It is now a fighting and ghost type Pokemon. Its classification finally changes a little bit. It is now known as the Rage Monkey Pokemon, which I'm surprised Primeape wasn't, since that's its literal whole deal. And its cry sounds like this. That's crazy.
Base department?
The cracking of bones, that like ripping sound, and even seen in his like actual design, which you'll see later at some point if you don't already know what he looks like. His like bracers are like broken, like there's one cracked on his left arm, and there's just one missing on his right. He is like broken the bounds of the spiritual, physical realm, and just like his anger goes even further beyond now. So cool. Fighting Ghost is such a cool type. It is now, I think, beyond Marshadow. It's like the only Fighting Ghost Pokemon in Marshadow. I don't think there's any others, which that is a cool type. Fighting and Ghost is a really, really cool type to think about. Especially when you think about like the original purpose of fighting types, which is to like represent different fighting styles, which I'll admit, they might not do that as much anymore. But, yes. Well, to be fair, though, what was Primeape's thing to begin with?
I think it was just a bruiser.
Just like a because it wasn't like boxing or anything because he wasn't. Didn't have to keep
but
a stance.
its stance is like okay. In some pictures, it's going like this.
Yeah.
But then like in other things, it's going like this.
But then in 3D, it's just kind of like fist down. It's kind of like almost making like curling motions.
Yeah, I mean, but also 3D is terrible and has no personality.
You're not wrong. Joachim, let's go ahead and do Pokedex entries. How do you want to bounce this around? Which one do you want to start with? Since you hate Primeape so much, do you want to do Mankey and Annihilape?
Sure. I also hate Mankey. looking at it, Primeape is Primeape better or worse? Primeape has even fleshier arms. Mankey at least just has like little fleshy tips.
God, I
hate it.
I was looking for Bulbapedia because I lost it, and I'm just seeing a bunch of your other searches. You have like a sad Pusheen PNG.
Oh yeah.
And stuff about jobs in Norway and a funny blushing me. Okay, I gotta go back to Bulbapedia. Jokum, you're kind of cute. You know that, right? You're kind of a little cutie patootie.
Guys, comment below how cute I am. Also, send us $10,000.
Please, if one of you sends us $10,000, you'll get a shout out in the next episode if we remember.
For $20,000, we might even send you a personalized thank you.
And for $30,000, we will definitely remember.
We might even write down your name somewhere. A special little list that you might see getting released.
I was gonna say if you give us $40,000, Jokum will write your name on the bottom of his foot.
It'll tickle, but it's worth it for you. For $100,000, we'll kiss you. We'll drive to you and kiss you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, for $100,000.
For $200,000, we kill
each other.
Oh. Anyway.
Awkward.
So that just happened, and other awful tropes.
Do you want to do Mankey?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know.
Red and green is not there. Red and blue, extremely quick to anger. It could be docile one moment, then thrashing away the next instant. Yellow, an agile Pokemon that lives in trees. It angers easily and will not hesitate to attack anything.
That's very scary.
Gold, it is extremely ill-tempered. Groups of them will attack any handy target for no reason. Jeez! If I were in the Pokemon world, I would go out of my way to just, like, cull them. No, that's evil.
I mean, you gotta just
I
have
hate
a strong
Mankey
Pokemon
so
with
much.
you. Like, imagine if you're the kind of person who only owns, like, a Furfrou. And that's, like, the only Pokemon you have because you like dogs. And you see a Mankey across the way, you're like, crap, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to be afraid. You shouldn't have to have a nuclear weapon Pokemon in case some monkeys attack you.
Horrifying.
I'm just saying, there's a reason we wiped out wolves.
Did we?
Well, I mean, like, humanity just, like,
Oh,
these wolves keep eating things that we like.
Yeah.
Let's kill them.
Yeah.
And now we're bringing them back because, like, ecological imbalance and whatever. Anyways, silver. It's unsafe to approach it if it... It's unsafe to approach if it gets violently enraged for no reason and can't distinguish friends from foes.
And this is the little one.
Crystal, I think I know what kind of a... during Wed, Fed, and Dead, where this will land with the Gajinka.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to look up Primeape and Annihilape in a lot of this.
Yeah. Crystal, it lives in groups in the treetops. If it loses sight of its group, it becomes infuriated by its loneliness.
This
I hope they all die.
Awful. This is an awful Pokemon.
I want a region to be like, there were Mankeys in this region. Then people were so fed up with them, they just killed them all. No more. It's like they're like ticks.
Oh.
The world doesn't need ticks.
True.
Let's wipe them out.
Well, would the possum population dislike the lack of ticks?
Okay, so Frank brings up there was this like copy pasta or like this little factoid in the market of facts where people were like, possums are awesome, but possums are awesome because a possum will eat thousands of ticks in a night. But the thing is, possums. The only reason we think that is because in this one test, or like this one study, they were like, oh, I wonder if possums will eat ticks. So they put a possum in like a box and only gave them ticks to eat, and then so the possum just ate ticks.
So it was Possum's George.
It was Possum's George. It was
if you listen to our last episode, it was a very math-based episode. We're talking about statistics and all that.
Yeah. But no, I mean, a possum will like eat a tick if it has to. But no, a possum will eat anything else than like just little ticks.
Horrible.
It's literally they forced a possum to only eat ticks and said, "Wow, well you look at that, possums eat thousands of ticks."
I forced a possum to only eat ticks. You'll never believe what happened.
We should thumbnail that or make that the clickbait thumbnail.
That'd be so funny.
Ruby and Sapphire. When Mankey starts shaking and its nasal breathing turns rough, it's a sure sign that it is becoming angry. However, because it goes into a towering rage, almost instantly it is impossible for anyone to flee its wrath. Again, they're ticks.
Horrible.
Wipe them out.
Yeah, this is an awful Pokemon.
Yeah, this is the no-chill...
Gosh, I hate this.
If I found out this thing, like, beat up my dog or, like... a human friend, I would be like, all right, hunting party.
Yeah.
We're wiping out the local Mankeys.
Game night, and like I show up and I have like a black eye and some bruises. Like, Frank, what happened? I'm like, I got jumped by a freaking Mankey. You're like, okay, we're gonna go deal with this.
It'll be like analog horror moment where just me and my Tyranitar just look like analog horror monsters to all these Mankeys.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Tyranitar. Times 4 weak to fighting, but I understand.
Oh, okay. I use Tyranitar as an example of like a nuclear bomb Pokemon.
I know. Like me and my Galissapod are gonna go out and annihilate.
Yeah. Annihilape.
Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Emerald, when it starts shaking and its nasal breathing turns rough, it's a sign of anger. However, since this happens instantly, there's no time to flee. Blah, 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 blah. I like how they're rewording it in a lot of stuff, because with Kecleon, it's like the same thing over and over and over again. Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, it lives in treetop colonies. If one becomes enraged, the whole colony rampages for no reason. They're mosquitoes, guys.
They're literally awful.
Heart Gold, it is extremely ill-tempered. Groups of them... Okay, yeah. Soul Silver, it's unsafe to approach if it gets violently enraged for no reason and can't distinguish friends and foes. We've heard all of this. I'm skipping.
Yeah.
Sun and Moon. Sun, it can spontaneously become enraged. Everyone near it clears out as it rampages, and the resulting loneliness makes it angrier still.
This is like French bulldog levels of why does this thing exist? This thing is like...
What do you have against French bulldogs? Because like they can't breathe?
They're bred to like live horribly.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what, I thought you were saying like French bulldogs are aggressive. I'm like, I just feel bad for them.
I should have been more specific. French bulldogs and pugs are like bred to have a hard time living, and it's like we should not be doing this to these creatures. We should stop breeding Mankeys. Yeah. Their lives are horrible. Their anger is an Ouroboros.
Yeah, I mean they're fine. It's an Ouroboros eating its own ass.
No, being angry isn't fine. We're gonna find out later. Being angry can kill this Pokemon.
Yeah. Moon. Its raging tires it out and causes it to fall asleep, but the anger resonating in its dreams causes it to wake up, which infuriates it all over again. Okay, yeah, this is hell.
It's hell for this Pokemon.
Ultra Sun. The smallest of things could cause it to lose its temper. Because it doesn't hold in its stress, this Pokemon can live a long time. Oh, because it lets out all of its stress through being evil and violent. It can live long. That's
horrible.
Ultra Moon. If one gets angry, all the others around it will get angry. So silence is a rare visitor in a troop of Mankey.
Wait a minute. This is like when oh gosh. This is like when the owner of a pit bull has like the pit bull like attacks somebody. Like, no, but I promise you're such a sweet little angel. This is an isolated incident or whatever. And I'm not saying all pit bulls are bad. That is not the moral of this story. But I can just imagine a trainer's Mankey like beating the crap out of somebody's kid, and they're like, no, but you don't understand. This Mankey is like so good. He's better than the other Mankey. This is an isolated incident. It won't happen again.
I think
that's so bad.
The Pokemon world needs like an unfortunate government branch that will take the because Pokemon are so dangerous, right? It's like some Pokemon should be taken care of.
It's like Pokemon in regular series games. Sure, the big thing is like they'll jump out of the tall grass to attack you. That's why you have your Pokemon to battle them. But then in like the Legends games, there are people who are like, in Legends Arceus are like, we can't leave the village or we will all be like killed by these wild Pokemon. And in Legends ZA, they put these wild zones in the middle of a city. And there are people who are like, why is the government, it's like this one company, but I'm just going to say government. It's like, why is the government doing this? They want people in Pokemon to have a better relationship. They want Pokemon to be like everywhere. If one of these Pokemons escaped, they're going to like kill people. Like I am legitimately scared. There's a side quest in the game, right? There's 1,000 of them, but there's a side quest in particular where this woman has her wedding ring, or like maybe it's her husband's, stolen by a Sableye. The Sableye runs into a cemetery. Oh wait, no, here's what it is. She was visiting her husband's grave. A Sableye shows up, steals her wedding ring, and runs off. And she's like, what am I supposed to do about this? I don't know in a Pokemon. I'm too scared to go back in there now. Can you get my wedding ring back? That is legitimately like so sad.
Do they pose it as a good thing that they're integrating all these wild zones into the city?
Yes, and by the end of the game, people are like, okay, I don't mind this really much anymore. But at the end of that side quest, that old lady is like, that Sableye probably just thought my ring was really pretty. That's kind of sweet. And I'm like, lady, what is wrong with you?
Did she get the Sableye? Like,
no, I don't. She didn't like catch it or anything.
I think that'd be cute if like she caught it because it's like, hey Sableye, I also like this ring. Let's be friends.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, now she has a Pokemon so she can feel safe.
Uh-huh.
But also that's kind of like, again, we're gonna make this American. That's like, oh, everywhere is open carry now, and the person's like, I feel really unsafe. Yeah. I don't want to go in there. And they're like, oh, just get a gun.
Get a gun.
It's like that. Yeah. it's
funny.
Complicated, but
yeah. That's kind of, I never even thought about it like that. That is very funny. There's another side quest where this guy's boat, like, I can't use my boat because all these binnacle are, like, all over it. They won't leave my damn boat. And then you, like, battle all of them, and then they're still by the boat, and the guy's like, you know what? Maybe they just want a boat ride. And now they're just all on his boat, and he's, like, giving them a little, like, giving them rides and everything. I'm like, why did I even do this? Why did I have to fight these creatures in order for you to realize that they just want to ride on your boat? I don't know. It's a fun game. I love ZA, but some of these side quests aren't nearly as good as the Legends Arceus ones. I'm sorry about that tangent, guys. You guys like it when we tangent and we just kind of talk about the Pokemon world and everything? Let me know down in the comments below. Red and Blue, always furious and tenacious to boot. It will not abandon chasing its quarry until it is caught. Yellow, it stops being angry only when nobody else is around. To view this moment is very difficult. Now that we're talking about Primeape, have you ever seen that short the official Pokemon company put out on YouTube about this, like, little, like, elementary school kid who, like, catches a Primeape, or maybe starts out as a Mankey, and he's, like, trying to make this Primeape happy, trying to get it to stop being angry, and every little thing he tries, the Primeape is just, like, sitting there trying to contain its rage, and eventually it can't handle it, and it just, like, freaks out again. This is an unsupervised child going around with a Primeape. And it's absurd. Eventually, the Primeape, like, the kid's like, oh, he just likes battling. And it evolves into an Annihilape. And it's a great short, super cute, very well animated. But I just keep thinking in the back of my head, why is this kid allowed to be around a Primeape? Stadium, when enraged, it gives chase endlessly because it is impossible to tell what made it angry, so there is no soothing it. Gold, if approached while asleep, it may awaken and angrily give chase in a groggy state of semi-sleep. Silver, it becomes wildly furious if it even senses someone looking at it. It chases anyone that meets its glare. Crystal, it will beat up anyone who makes it mad, even if it has to chase them until the end of the world. Ruby and Sapphire, when Primeape becomes furious, its blood circulation is boosted. In turn, its muscles are made even stronger. However, it also becomes much less intelligent at the same time. And we all know the less intelligence, the more violent, so...
Is that how that works?
I think so. That's what self-satisfied people who are smart say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like just like pseudo...
Yeah.
Whatever, scientific glazing.
Yeah, I was saying, what is elitism for people who are consider themselves really smart?
Mensa.
I don't know what that is, but sure. Emerald, when it becomes furious, it's, the blood circulation thing. Yeah, we already know that. Yep. All the same. Let's go to... Yep, everything from gens like 4 to 6 are all the same. Sun. It has been known to become so angry, here it is, the famous one, that it dies as a result. Its face looks peaceful in death, however, because it knows it's coming back. Moon. Some researchers theorize that Primeape remains angry even when inside a Pokeball. Ultra Sun. It will never forgive opponents who have angered it, even after it has beaten them all down until they can't move. It never, ever forgives. Cull them. I'm a joke 'em. Cull these creatures. They do not need to exist. Ultra Moon. The blood vessels in its brain are sturdier than those of other Pokemon, so it can stay healthy despite its constant raging. Do
you think this could also be a certain level of... There are kids who have an expectation that this Pokemon is going to be angry, and they're writing the Pokédex entries, and because this thing wouldn't survive. They would be constantly attacking other Pokemon, and other Pokemon would be constantly at war. Pokemon would be like, oh great, a pack of Mankeys rolled in.
Yep.
Let's
destroy them.
Let's take care of this before it becomes a problem.
Oh my gosh, good point.
In any environment, if either Mankeys would be everywhere because they would kill off everything, or they would always be picking fights, and in certain environments, they'd just animals would just be like, okay,
I think
I'm gonna kill you.
Because in the past we've talked about how we think, and we're not the first people to ever say this, but Pokédex entries are mostly wives' tales, with the exception of Legends Arceus, which is written by the professor. Because Pokédexes are filled by children, and they'll believe whatever they hear. I truly do think Mankeys and Primeapes are always angry,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's not as extreme as the Pokédexes say. I feel like they always look angry. They like never give up a fight. Maybe they do. Maybe if somebody genuinely makes them angry, they do just never stop chasing them until the prey actually gets away. You know? But it cannot be this bad.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm hoping Scarlet and Violet is different because that's where Annihilape comes from. Scarlet, it becomes wildly furious if it even senses someone looking at it, okay? Nope, they are not different. They are not different at all. I'm trying to get you to... Now, I was trying to get you to Annihilape without having to type in its name, but I cannot do that. Annihilape. Oh my gosh, my big fat fingers can't type. Alright, here we go, Jokum. You only got 2 dex entries to read for Annihilape. Oh. Here you go.
Scarlet. When its anger rose beyond a critical point, this Pokemon gained power that is unfettered by the limits of its physical body.
So
That is
funny.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
actually.
I like that.
Violet. It imbues its fist with the power of the rage that it kept hidden in its heart. Opponents struck by these imbued fists will be shattered to their core.
Hidden in its heart? It is definitely not hidden.
I mean, this is a different level of rage.
Yeah.
This is advanced
Thank
rage.
you. Advanced rage.
So I don't think it doesn't actually die. It's. I feel like it's more like an Akuma, or something like
The Samurai Jack villain?
No, who's the it's an Asura or something. It's like a thing who's gotten like so angry that it's like a demon. Like it's so spiritual at this point.
I like that. I think that is the real true lore of it. I like the headcanon that what happens in the Sun and Moon Pokedex happens. It's Rage Fist. It's using the move Rage Fist. It has rage in the name.
It's awful.
It's fist and fist and fists until its anger reaches the critical mass and it snaps.
It fists until it snaps.
Oh, owie. Oh, and with that big old fist,
Yeah.
too, things are going to snap. All right, let's go ahead and do abilities. So there are 3 abilities. I'm doing a quick check to see if anything changes. Anything changes upon evolution? Yes. Which is weird that this changes. Well, I'll mention it in a little bit. First ability, Vital Spirit. The Pokemon cannot be put asleep while having this ability. Fine. I get it. I mean, it talks about it sleeping in Pokedex entries, but whatever. It's so mad it stays awake. I don't know. Other ability, very, very on point. Anger Point. Increases attack to maximum level upon taking a critical hit. Oh. Spoiler alert. Your brother is calling. Should we take a little pause?
Sure.
Sorry about that, guys. We're back, and obviously there wasn't any pause for you. It's just an immediate cut. But we were talking about Anger Point. Increases attack to maximum level upon taking a critical hit. Great, that's a good ability. It's a little random. You can't really plan for it to happen unless... What's that move that will always crit? Urshifu has a move that will always crit, and Meowscarada has a move that will always crit. There's another one. I think there's another move that will always crit. But I was going to say before the cut, spoiler alert, this is the ability Annihilape doesn't have. And I was like, Anger Point is perfect for this Pokemon. Why not? I think it's because maxing out Annihilape's HP, physical attack, especially with Rage Fist, would be way
Ridiculous.
Too overpowered.
So the moves are apparently Flower Trick, Frost Breath, Storm Throw, Surging Strikes, and Wicked Blow.
Okay, Surging Strikes, Wicked Blow, and Flower
And
Gift.
Zippy Zap.
That's the Let's Go Pikachu.
Oh, yeah. That's why they include that later. They're like, it's also Zippy Zap.
Okay, so I got 3 of them, but then like Vital Throw, Frost Breath, I should have remembered. But Vital Throw and what else?
Wicked Blow.
Yep, I got that.
Storm Throw, Surging Strikes.
Oh, did I say Vital Throw? Storm Throw and Frost Breath are the only 2 I didn't get, right?
Sure.
Okay. Yes, I did not know Storm Throw always crit. That honestly.
What type of Surging Strikes? Is that electric?
Water, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, that's Urshifu. Urshifu has the 2 forms, Dark and Water. Surging Strikes is his water type attack. Wicked Blow is his dark one.
Okay.
Yeah, so an Annihilape with that high of a physical attack stat, which we will tell you in a minute, and with Rage Fist, which gets more powerful the more times you use it, at maximum physical attack, good lord, man. I mean, you'd have to find some way to, like, really preserve that Annihilape, but that's crazy. Sorry about my pauses. They are burps. I am trying to keep them as quiet as possible.
It's because you need more vegetables, I swear. It's going to be vegetables.
This guy burps a ton.
I don't burp that much.
I need to, like...
I don't burp in these episodes.
I need to make a YouTube video where I eat every single vegetable that I know I can stomach. I've made a vegetable tier list, and...
Grown adult eats vegetables. Click here.
My entire friend group thinks I don't like vegetables. There's so many vegetables I like. I don't like green beans, and there's very few vegetables I refuse to eat. I shouldn't be talking about this because nobody cares. Green beans are like one of the only ones. Like maybe like lima beans.
Broccoli?
I will eat broccoli.
In what form?
Cooked in a way where it's soft, and I would prefer it in like a sauce.
Okay.
It's got to be seasoned and in a sauce.
Okay.
And I do not like it when it's crunchy. Ugh, it's just bad. But I will eat pretty much any other vegetable. Like in fried rice, not a good example, but like in fried rice, it'll have like carrots and corn and sometimes even lima beans and little things. I know.
I'll join Frank on lima beans are not good.
And peas.
Butter beans are great though.
I will eat it.
What are we talking about?
My vegetables. Everybody thinks I don't
Go
like
back to the
vegetables,
monkey.
But I like vegetables.
Or ape. Because if it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey.
Thank you.
Even if it's got a monkey sort of shape. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. If it doesn't have a tail, it's not a monkey. It's an ape.
I love it when he does that.
Yeah.
Every monkey
episode.
I
love that little
and I'm not even being
thing.
sarcastic. I think that's cute. And then not finally actually, the hidden ability for Mankey and Primeape is Defiant. Attack is raised by 2 stages when the Pokemon has its stats lowered. This does not work on self-inflicted stat drops or drops from allies. Now, Annihilape loses Anger Point. Kind of understandable, even though it was like perfect lore-wise. It gains Inner Focus. This Pokemon will not flinch. That's it. It just won't flinch. Oh, and it also protects from Intimidate. Nice. Personally, I think Defiant is definitely best. I know it doesn't it doesn't drop... It doesn't raise your attack when your ally lowers your stats. But if your opponent comes in with like Intimidate, your attack will raise by 2 instead of getting lowered by 1. Well, not instead of. So it'll probably lower by 1, then raise by 2, so you'll still get an attack freaking buff. Anything could happen. Speed, your defense, anything, and you will gain physical attack. I like it. My King Gambit, that's the ability my King Gambit in Scarlet and Violet has, and it kind of comes up pretty decent amount. Let's go ahead and talk about those stats now. I guess since Primeape was the final evolution for this Pokemon for a long time, I will talk about Primeape first, in case this is your first episode or you haven't watched many of ours in the past. If a Pokemon got a new evolution, we do also tend to talk about the stats of the previous evolution, because it was the only Pokemon for a long time. Or even in the case of Murkrow, it was only for like 2 generations, but still. Or same with, we'll do that with Duraludon too, even though it got an evolution the very next generation. Alright, so, nope, I thought I went to Primeape. So, Primeape. Primeape has a base stat total of, it's kind of low. That's very low. No wonder they gave it an evolution. 455.
That's how much was Kecleon?
Kecleon was very similar.
Yeah.
It was like 440 or something.
That's not, how can that...
Oh, well, okay, I can see how. HP 65.
Yeah.
Again, that's only 5 more than Kecleon's was, by the way. Physical attack 105.
Yeah.
Great. It's good. It's really good physical attack. Not really. It's a great physical attack. Defense 60. Pretty low. Special attack 60. Okay.
Doesn't need it.
Doesn't need it. Kind of wish it was lower, but whatever. Special defense 70. So it's not good defensive-wise. Speed, a really good 95. I would have never expected it to be that fast. I would have thought like 70, 75 at maximum. So yeah, very, very surprisingly low. Annihilape, his base stat total is 535. So it went up by 90. A 90 Oh, so we were just talking last week about Kecleon, not thinking they would give him like 100 base stat total gained evolution. They just gave Annihilape 90. So like, Kecleon could easily get like 80 plus, you know? Oh, my neck. HP actually did go up. I gotta remember, HP can go up upon evolution. Not it just doesn't go up through Mega Evolution. 110. That's fantastic. Physical attack only went up by 10. 115. Again, really good. But like, I would have thought it went up by more. Defense is now 80. You love to see it. Special attack went down.
Yeah, I'm cheating. Oh no, this isn't cheating. I'm also looking it up so I can follow along as you're talking about it. I saw that 50, and it
nice.
warms my heart that they would finally take some points away and move them somewhere else.
Take from the useless stat.
Pick them up and move them somewhere else.
I like it. Special defense is 90, so its defenses are now okay. I would say. I'd say they're workable. And speed is 90. It went down by 5, didn't it? Am I right on that?
Hold on.
Where did it... I guess most of its new stats went into HP. Yeah.
It lost 5 speed.
It lost 5 speed. Most of its new stats went into HP, which is crazy. Only 20 went into attack, 20 went into defense, and 20 went into special defense. So that's 60 right there out of the 90. Plus speed and special attack got moved around too. That's crazy. Almost all that 60 I just mentioned, by the way, went into HP. I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying. Wow. Oh my gosh. It was rumored for a little while Annihilape might get a Mega. I don't think that's true. I do not think that's true.
It doesn't need it at all.
I don't think...
It's not. It just happened. Annihilape just happened. Let's get used to Annihilape.
But, I mean, Baxcalibur... Sorry if you want that leak. No, Pokemon officially put out a trailer.
Yeah, he's got the little sword on his back.
Yeah. Baxcalibur got a Mega, and I wanted more Gen 9 Pokemon to get a Mega. And if the leaks are true, there are more Gen 9 Pokemon that'll be getting Megas. So, I wish we could just openly talk about leaks, because there's just some people that don't want them. But upon evolving, we're talking about moves now, from Primeape, Annihilape gets the move Shadow Punch. Physical, ghost-type attack, doesn't do as much damage as the other punching moves. 60 damage with, this is why, 101 accuracy, which means this attack never misses. That's why it's a little weaker. Okay, that's kind of cool. Gets counter, low kick, seismic toss, cross chop, 80 accuracy. This move has a heightened chance of landing a critical hit. Cool. Sorry. Fun. Assurance, Thrash, of course. At level 35 is when it gets Rage Fist. Physical ghost type attack. It does 50 damage with 100 accuracy. The user converts its rage into energy to attack. The more times the user has been hit by attacks, the greater the move's power. Okay, I'm sorry. I might have said earlier that it's the more Rage Fist is used, maybe? It is the more you are hit. So then how does that work with evolving? Maybe no, you just have to use Rage Fist 20 times to evolve. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I for some reason I thought the mechanic of the move had to do with the evolution, not just using it. But yeah. 39 is close combat, then it gets Stomping Tantrum a little later, Outrage, and then Final Gambit, which I didn't know was special. The user risks everything to attack a target. The user faints, but inflicts damage equal to its own HP. So you're not using your physical or special attack. Well, however much HP you have left, that's how much HP you take away from the opponent. Interesting. I've never liked that attack. I don't like attacks you have to kill yourself in order to damage the opponent. Things like Stomping Tantrum and Outrage, great. That is great for the lore of the Pokemon. TM's Acrobatics, that's pretty cool. If you don't want to hold an item, or you hold an item that's going to disappear eventually. Bulldoze, Rock Tomb, U-Turn. I like U-Turn a lot. Brick Break. There, he gets all 3 elemental punches: Fire, Thunder, and Ice Punch. Seed Bomb. If you need grass type coverage, that's kind of cool. No added effects, just a straight 80 damage with 100 accuracy. Drain Punch, love that. Poison Jab, Rock Slide, Gunk Shot. You want Annihilape shooting his gunk out of you?
Is Gunk Shot physical?
Physical poison type attack, yeah.
I was assumed because it was a shot. It was...
Me too.
Yeah,
me too.
weird.
My Scolopede's using it in Legend ZA.
Is Scolipede a physical attacker?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and because Gunk Shot has 80 accuracy, but there's no accuracy in that game, Scolipede is just handing it to him. Scolipede episode. We almost, when ZA released and all these megas got officially revealed, Jokum and I had discussed, like, maybe just not rolling and, like, maybe just talking about some of these Pokemon, but we didn't end up doing that. But, guys, I want to talk about Scolipede so freaking bad, but it's going to be hype. It's going to be hype when we roll him, right?
I guess, but it feels like right now is the time. Like we should have talked about Scolipede when it.
We should have capitalized on the hype.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have capitalized on the hype. Maybe we still can. People are still hyped. Next episode might be one we roll. Dang, I do want to talk about Scolipede. It gets special attacks like Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, but those don't matter. Earthquake, Stone Edge, Phantom Force. That's the move that, I'll just say it. Physical ghost type attack that does 90 damage with 100 accuracy. The user vanishes somewhere, then strikes the target on the next turn. This move hits even if the target protects itself. So it's like when, Fly or Sky Attack. Your opponent just protects, you don't hit, stupid. Phantom Force goes right through it. I wonder if Phantom Force is one of those moves that goes through Substitute, too. We had just talked about that last episode. Moves going
Do I look it up?
I don't care. You go ahead, yeah. Yeah, I can also get Outrage through TM. Close Combat, there it is. Unfortunately, again, lowering your own stats doesn't trigger, Defiant. Makes sense why it doesn't, but that'd be cool. Use Close Combat, get even more powerful. Flash Out, perfect. Yep.
It does not.
It does not go through Substitute.
Yeah.
Out of all the moves that do. I guess most of the damaging attacks that go through are sound based, so that makes sense. Endeavor, Coaching, Throat Chop, and Curse. Egg moves, counter, doesn't need to get that through egg move though. Night Slash is kind of cool. It's that physical dark type attack that does 70 damage with 100 accuracy, has a heightened chance to land a critical hit. I mean, you can just use Throat Chop. I don't know. It does 80 damage versus 70. Doesn't have a higher chance to crit, but then your opponent can't use their sound-based moves. So in a double battle, when you're using your Substitute Kecleon and your Annihilape, hey, perfect synergy. All right, really good moveset. This is tough, man. Annihilate, you should just give it physical attacking moves. Like, don't teach your Annihilape like Sunny Day or like anything like that. Like, if this is competitive, teach it Protect, I guess. Don't teach it Metronome. Just whatever if you're doing a normal playthrough, just whatever your team needs. I would give it Rage Fist, because that'll get stronger and stronger the more you use it. Plus it's Stab. Good fighting type attack, whether it's Drain Punch because you want to regain HP. And if the goal is to keep taking hits, Drain Punch. Perfect for that. So I would do Drain Punch over Close Combat. No need to, lower your defenses. They're already not the best. Acrobatics is awesome. What are its weaknesses, actually? Ghost Fighting is a very rare type combo. Oh,
yeah. Its weaknesses are... Because I remember I was looking at this while you were talking about something else. I mean, it's 2 times weak to Flying, Psychic, and Ghost and Fairy.
Okay, only 4 weaknesses.
It completely resists. It's immune to Normal and Fighting.
Yep.
And then it is resistant to... It's half resistant to Poison.
Yep.
I think it's just Poison. And then it is double resistant to Bug and... Ground?
It's half resistant to Rock.
Rock.
Well.
Rock. Oh, half resistant to Rock.
Freaking quadruple resistant Bug. Game Freak, when are you gonna buff the Bug type? Ah.
I mean, yeah, just give Bug a few resistances. Just for the bug type Pokemon themselves. I don't think the bug type moves need to be like tweaked. I think just give bugs themselves. Let bugs do bugs even resist bugs?
I don't know.
Let bug resist bug if it doesn't. Let bug resist. Maybe bug should resist grass because bugs eat grass.
Oh, I'm sure bug resists grass. Bug does have resistances. Ice is the one that only resists itself.
Oh yeah. Okay, give ice some resistances.
Ice needs a buff too, but I went.
Let ice resist water.
For some reason, I thought Kakuna was solo bug. It's not. Is Caterpie bug poison? No, Caterpie should be just bug.
Is ice super effective against dragon?
Yes.
Let ice resist dragon.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So bug is weak to fire, flying, rock, and that's it. Okay. Solo bug only having 3 weaknesses isn't bad actually.
Why is it? Because there's so many grass bug Pokemon? Is that why people talk about it being weak?
It's not even that many. There's Vanny and Parasect.
That's it?
Is there one more?
I thought there were like a lot. I thought it was like a
bug poison. There's a lot of bug poison types. And bug is resistant to grass, fighting, ground. Oh, I should have known it was resistant to ground. That just came up recently in ZA. That's it. So 3 weaknesses, 3 resistances.
Oh,
could be better.
Yeah.
I think personally, and I should be talking about this in a bug type episode, but I think bug should be super effective to fairy.
We can talk about that next time if we, roll.
Yeah.
Skull. Or we'll know. I think we'll see.
We'll see.
We can just say that we're gonna just choose this Pokemon today.
Yeah, we wouldn't lie to you. Yeah. Venipede is bug poison. I don't care. I would still talk about it. But I think bug should be super effective to fairy. I really do. And I'll explain why maybe next episode. It'll probably be next episode. I'm kind of getting excited about it. Okay, but as far as weaknesses, I wanted to read Annihilape's weaknesses since it has such a diverse moveset to see if it could counteract any of those weaknesses. I'm kind of surprised it can't learn Bullet Punch even through TM or Egg Move. Not TM, Egg Move. But let's see. Poison Jab if you want to go up against those fairy types. Rock Slide for flying types. You got Throat Chop for psychic. Whatever you need. You kind of have whatever you need, especially with those elemental punches and Seed Bomb. The only thing it can't really get is a good water type attack. It kind of covers most other types. Earthquake, like I said, acrobatics, ice for Ice Punch, Thunder. Yeah, wow. Even U-Turn for Bug. It can, and Outrage for Dragon. Like Steel and Water are the only moves it really doesn't get access to. Damaging. I'm not talking about Rain Dance. Wow, that is crazy. Good for you, Annihilape. Gosh, for as much as I really, really don't like Primeape, especially after those Pokedex entries that just make me mad, Annihilape is cool. I think Annihilape was one of the most necessary evolutions. I'm going to go ahead and repeat myself like we've done 100 times in the past. There are some Pokemon that have gotten evolutions I genuinely don't think needed them. I think Bisharp did not need it. Jokum does. But Annihilape needed an evolution. You could look at Annihilape and
Primeape.
Sorry. You could look at Primeape and be like, there's an evolution somewhere hidden in here. And I'm so glad it was dual type.
For a little bit in Violet, I was farming Mankey. I was like, man, I want to get a Mankey. I want to get an Annihilape. That's what I want on my team.
Okay.
And then as I was going through, I was like, I'm tired of these Mankeys. I hate looking at them.
Yeah.
I give up. I don't want an Annihilape.
I kind of wish I had looked at the whole Pokedex. Because I went into Scarlet and Violet blind. The last time I went into a game blind was when I was a kid and I was playing these games for the first time. And I was like, you know what? I'm curious. I'm going to go in blind. I kind of wish I didn't. My team would have probably looked pretty different.
I agree. There's Pokemon I would have tried to get earlier just to go through with this team.
Yeah. Yep, agreed. All right, so that's its moveset. Strategy can literally be, okay, if it's competitive, you're going to want Protect, you're going to want Rage Fist. I personally think you're going to want Drain Punch. I don't know. Dealer's choice. I don't know what else. But Annihilape, especially in the beginning of Scarlet and Violet, was doing numbers in competitive. But then once people like realize how good Fluttermane is, I mean, Fluttermane just hits you with a Moonblast and you're dead. Your special defense is not good enough to survive that. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what a good fourth move would be. Let's go and do shinies before we do alternate forms.
All right. I'll schmoop over to the other screen.
So while he's doing that, in Cerebi, it just normally I always look at that little thing that has like the arrow and the it says 20 Rage Fist, and I just try to assume what that means. But right below it, my brain just skipped over where it says to evolve Primeape into Annihilape, use Rage Fist 20 times, then level up. So I just need to read. I just need to focus better. Joven, what are you doing?
Trying to show a bigger picture of this dumb little ape.
Oh, you're
Look,
on Mankey?
He's slightly green.
Yeah, it's just green.
Yippee.
It's stupid. It's not even a good green like Espeon either. It's a bad green.
Evil green. Primeape.
Annihilape, I keep saying Annihilape. Primeape is, honestly,
still kind of rancid green. Oh, rancid green.
Its arms and legs are like, I see that as more of a camo green, and I don't mind the darker fur color. I do actually think I prefer these colors to its OG colors.
Meh.
It could also just be a Scarlet and Violet issue. Dude.
Oh, where everything's kind of saturated?
It's washed out.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I was looking at I've been so focused on playing ZA a ton. I look back at Scarlet and Violet. That game had no color. It might as well be black and white. Literally, there's no color in that game. It's absurd. ZA is...
Speaking of no color, I don't see much of a difference between these two. He's kind of blue here.
It's bluish, yeah. It's not good. Not a good shiny.
No.
In my humble opinion. Yeah, I don't think it's worth shiny hunting whatsoever. Honestly, again, don't like Primeape, wouldn't have done this. If I did like Primeape, I genuinely think Primeape is worth shiny hunting. Annihilape kind of ruins that.
Looking at it, this TV screen doesn't give a very good
It's very
color.
old. It is a very old screen.
I like the blue more when I'm like really looking at it, but that's not something I would like notice.
No, I wouldn't. If it wasn't for the sparkles, because Scarlet and Violet, man, I genuinely think ZA is a much better game than Scarlet and Violet.
Ooh.
Scarlet and Violet, the shiny sparkles don't appear in the world. You don't even hear it in the overworld. The sound, the sparkle sound effect, awful. I would never notice. Not that Annihilape walk around, but I would never notice this Pokemon walking around if it was shiny or not.
Do they not? So yeah, they don't actually sparkle.
They don't sparkle.
Scarlet and Violet.
And they don't make noise. You have to encounter them to sparkle.
Awful.
That's why in ZA they brought it back. They make the noise and they sparkle.
Thank God.
Yeah, because that's how I just when I'm not shiny hunting. Oh, Jokum, I think we got to do School Beat next episode.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah, let's just do it. You guys are gonna love it. I'm gonna love it.
Don't talk about it. Save it for next episode.
You're right.
For now.
Trivia. Yes.
Did we talk about alternate forms?
No.
Because we don't need. It doesn't need it. It doesn't need it.
It doesn't need it. No, absolutely not.
We've already. Well, let's rest with.
Although, actually, I'm sorry. I did have an idea.
Oh.
An alternate version of Mankey that is a fairy type, and it's literally just you just flip the script. It's so nice.
It's calm.
So loving.
It's peaceful. It's just a peaceful monkey. Like, you know those really fat monkeys?
Yeah.
that, like clearly the tourists are overfeeding them.
Yeah.
But also they're really cute because they're just these fat little monkeys.
It's kind of sad how overweight they are. But
maybe not that then. Although it would be funny if instead of like a little ball, because they're so relaxed, they're like they're almost like a triangle of like
fat. Like a trapezoid of fat, with no sharp edges. So maybe it's psychic then, because it's like so calm and serene. I don't really want it to be psychic. I think fairy, because they're just nice. They're just chill dudes. It's not even that they're like smart or they have powers. They're just chill, and that makes them fairy for some reason. Yeah. And it's just maybe it's you know what? Let's do it like this: Mankey solo fairy, Primeape solo fairy, then a new evolution that's not Annihilape. It's like what's the opposite of annihilation? Billions must thrive. Thrive.
Thrive.
Annihilate.
Annihilate.
Like a word. Annihilate is. Funny.
But not annihilate, because annihil is the is like it's means nothing.
Yeah. There's gotta be something here. What is the opposite of annihilation? Like, what if we went to like a thesaurus?
No, like AWE, awe. Antonym for...
Antonym, yep. Antonyms for annihilate.
Create or something? Createape? Creape?
Create, build,
Create.
establish.
I like Creape.
Create is kind of fun. Yeah, maybe it uses its powers to...
Construct and forge friendships, create friendships and bonds.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, this is kind of the thing with a lot of fairy types, I think. But they go around just like calming negative. Like this is literally, I think, Sylveon's whole thing. They go around calming negative emotions
with their flesh tendrils.
Yes, Sylveon does that. But maybe the Createape does the same thing. Crepe
Creape
does the same thing. Creape is what you want?
Yes.
Or Establiape? No. Creape. I like Creape. That's kind of cute. And maybe it also has that like long Annihilape hair, but it's like down around its body, kind of like flows out or something. Almost acts like a frilly dress in a sort of way.
Because it's let go of all of its anger, it's it's finally able to relax and
it doesn't walk, it floats.
Yeah.
It floats. I like that. I mean, that'd be kind of fun. It would still probably kind of be ugly, but it's kind of fun.
It almost becomes like a Mamoswine then, or like a pillow swine, because all of the hair is relaxed and then it has a pig nose.
Yes, yeah, you're right. That would be pretty piloswine adjacent. But now I don't want it to get a mega. No mega.
No megas.
Doesn't need it. It's gonna be what did we say? It was like 540 something.
It's like 545, I think.
Yeah, a freaking mega would be well over 600. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
Not that that hasn't happened to other Pokemon, but like. And not that being over 600 is bad. Again, pseudos have megas. I just think Annihilape doesn't really need it, personally. My personal opinion. Alright, we will go back to Mankey for this. Come on, just let me go back to Mankey. I'll search for him. If you guys are liking the Annihilape episode, why don't you like this video or rate this podcast 5 stars? Write us a good review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We'd really appreciate it. Right, Jokum?
Yeah, whatever.
You agree?
Yeah. No, I was literally lost in thought thinking about like how big is Primeape? Because in the anime, Primeape was huge, but in the I think in the games he's like in the games I think he's like 4'6".
Okay, is that your guess?
That's my guess. Primeape is 4'6".
He is 3'3".
Oh my god!
3'3".
Oh, that's awful.
You know what? I'm gonna try to remember to do this every episode. Now, wait a minute. 3'3" is the height of Kecleon.
Oh my gosh!
Kecleon and Primeape are the exact same height. Maybe Kecleon is even 3'4". I can't know because you
Mike guessed 3'2", and then he was 3'3". Yeah.
Yep. They are the exact same height, right there.
Oh my gosh!
Right there on the TV screen. I'm not going to stand up again.
I hate that. I hate inaccuracies. Or no, I hate discrepancies.
Okay, actually, I will stand up really quick.
Like that.
A 10-year-old probably only comes here to me.
He's freaking giant. I'm pretty sure he's like giant in the anime.
I don't know. Think about it. If Ash really is 10. Primeape probably only comes up to Ash's chest. So, I mean, maybe it does just look like he's big because we all assume we're the height of Ash.
And Ash is a Japanese child.
Yes. Oh, yeah, Primeape does. Oh, unless Ash was kneeling.
Is Ash kneeling there?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, Primeape is pretty small here.
Yeah, he just comes up to Ash's, not including the ears. He comes up to Ash's chin, maybe.
Yeah.
So, so what? Like, if Primeape would come up to here on me... Okay, that's a little short for... Is that a little short for a 10-year-old?
I don't know.
Like that? No, that's honestly pretty good for a 10-year-old. I'm not around children.
Yeah, that's the thing. we're kind of in our own bubble of young adults.
Yeah, nobody's had a kid yet.
We're Gen Z. No one's having kids.
They all talk about it. Not me, though. Nope, no kids for this guy. And how tall do you think Annihilape is? How much taller do you think he gets?
He's probably 5'2".
Brother.
Oh no.
You're way off.
Oh.
He is still 3 foot. He's 3'11".
No.
Doesn't even reach 4 foot.
But he looks so cool. Why is he so pathetic?
So for the listening audience, I am gonna be pulling this frickin' tape measure out every episode. That is 3'11" right there. That's honestly though, for a creature you have following you around, it's not that bad. Not every Pokemon needs to be
big,
like 6 feet tall.
But I feel like so many Pokemon that should be 6 feet tall are not 6 feet tall.
True, I can agree with that. I think Annihilape's height is fine. And honestly, I'm wondering if they measure to the top of his little hair swoops or just the top of his head.
I hope it has to be to the top
of his
his
head.
head.
I hope
Oh,
so.
or maybe they're saying that the hair swoops are what give
Wait a
him
minute.
the extra, like, few inches.
Oh, maybe.
He's just a Primeape, and then he gets some hair.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to Bulbapedia to do trivia for Mankey. I never would have guessed this. Mankey may be considered a counterpart of Meowth.
What?
Never would have guessed. Both of them are Generation 1 Pokemon who evolve into their evolved forms at level 28. Mankey is exclusive to Red, Gold, Heart Gold, and Let's Go Pikachu, while Meowth is exclusive to Blue, Silver, Soul Silver, and Let's Go Eevee. Huh. Also, in Black 2 and White 2, Yancey will trade the player a Meowth if the player is male, and Curtis will trade Mankey if the player is female. Who the hell is Yancey? Oh. Yancey and Curtis are these, like... Go to Bulbapedia. Search up Mankey. Yancey and Curtis are these...
I have to search up Mankey?
And then search Mankey, and then click the Yancey.
Oh my gosh.
No, because they gotta see...
You're ruining my life.
We have a TV screen here for this exact purpose.
Oh my gosh.
So they can see what we're talking about.
This is terrible.
So there's like certain behind the scenes things you can do in Black and White.
Oh look,
that let you
pink-haired anime woman.
Yes, that lets you unlock these characters. And like apparently there's some thing about oh man, I don't want to read into their freaking lore.
Yeah.
I kind of am.
So no.
Okay, fine.
Get out of there.
Additionally, both seem to have a similar color scheme. I wouldn't say that. I mean, brownings and tans, I guess. I don't know. Is that Curtis?
Yeah, he's just blonde.
We need to.
We need a better system.
This isn't nothing's a bad system. We just need a big mirror that allows you to see what you're doing.
He's blonde. Blonde with blue, blonde with green, and she's what?
She's like
pink with stink. Pink and white.
At the Hiya City Game Freak office in Pokemon Sun and Moon, maybe that's Hey, I don't know. Shigeki Morimoto states that he designed Mankey according to his boss's instructions.
Okay, so he's saying he did his job?
Yeah. Oh wow, the origin section is, again, very small. As it is a Gen 1 Pokemon, though, so. Mankey's categorization is the pig monkey Pokemon, along with its pig-like nose. Are you just going to stay there?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's so much easier. You know how hard it is for me to do this? From my... I'm just... Yeah.
I wonder how that looks on the camera.
Shut up. It's fine.
Along with its pig-like nose, may be inspired by the southern pig-tailed macaque.
See? Now I can look it up.
Oh, it is pig-tailed. Oh,
what?
Wow. They're endangered. The macaques are endangered.
Oh, look at its shitty little ass. God, apes and monkeys are the worst.
I'm honestly not a big fan of monkeys or apes.
I think they're horrible little critters.
They kind of scare me. Like on the animals that scare me list, you got like horses pretty high up and like maybe ostriches.
I like this recurring thing that you just are deathly afraid of horses.
It's more of a dislike or a disdain of horses, but there is a little fear in there. I'm just not like afraid of many animals. Monkeys, honestly, are a little higher on the fear list. Ever since I learned about that woman who got her face eaten by a chimpanzee, if there is not a wall between me and a chimp, I'm not going near it. I am not being in the same building as that creature.
Oh yeah,
it's horrifying. If just one look at their teeth, and I don't want to be anywhere near them.
Oh guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot you right there.
Yeah, I'd rather take my chances with a pit bull than a chimpanzee.
Yeah, at least the pit bull will kill you.
We're not doing this again. Jokum thinks a pit bull could kill me and he's wrong. There, that's it. What am I saying? It also shares a similar color scheme and shaggy fur with this Primeape. Given its long tail, habitat, and overall personality, Mankey has much in common with baboons and snub-nosed monkeys.
They're so ugly.
Baboons are really scary.
Look how ugly the snub-nosed monkey is.
I don't think that's an ugly monkey.
It's such an ugly monkey.
No, it's one of those. That's that cute one who's just kind of standing there and he keeps getting stuff from the guy and he keeps eating it and it's cute.
It's not cute.
I don't think these monkeys are ugly.
Noses.
I still don't trust them, but I don't think they're ugly. Whenever the endangered tracker thing doesn't pop up, I just have to assume they're literally not even close to being threatened. And the only reason it'll ever pop up is if it's threatened or worse. So snub-nosed monkeys are fine. Are baboons fine? I didn't even click on baboon. Yeah, baboons are fine. Ugh, yeah, baboons are so freaky. I am not a baboon guy. Name origin. Mankey may be a combination of man and monkey. It may also involve mad or cranky.
I thought it was Mankey, like, I think Mankey means, like, gross or something.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought it was, like, mad monkey, but man has always been in the back of my head, too. Like, okay, maybe.
Oh, Manky. British slang term for something dirty, disgusting, or of a poor quality, which I would describe Mankey as.
Yep.
But maybe it's not. That's probably not the origin.
Yeah. At least when I burp, it's not... You can't hear it like when Jacob sneezes.
Yeah. Again, cats.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of you for sneezing. I'm just saying, you like to judge me when I try and hide a burp. According to Pocket Monsters, the animation... You mean like Pokemon the series? Primeape is the reason why... Okay, yeah, this is something they said in the anime for sure. Primeape is the reason Pokeballs were developed. Because they, like, If you have to create this entire system, just kill the thing. Just get rid of it. This affirmation, however, has been contradicted several times.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't believe that. That's an early Gen 1
I feel like even in Gen 2, they started introducing, like...
the Kurt balls.
Yeah. Are they made out of those berries? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. The berries. I was thinking about the berries.
What are those berries called again? Ooh, it's right there.
They're really cool, though. I love them.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. I love it. Oh.
Pockles? Pockins?
Wait,
apricots.
Apricots?
Apricorns.
Apricorns. Yeah, because the real world thing is an apricot. Yep, apricorns. Oh, we got there. Yep, in Pokemon Legends Arceus, where Primeape is unobtainable, and Pokeballs with the same function and shape, albeit made with seemingly different materials, are seen in history. Yeah. That's just an early gen... Pokemon isn't an established product with details, with a Bible that needs to be followed, you know? Origin, you got the pig monkey thing, macaques, snub-nosed monkeys, all that. Given its habitat and personality, blah, blah, blah. As an example, many of Primeape's Pokedex entries say that meeting its glare angers it. That is a common trait in many Primeape species that understand eye contact as a threat. So when you see a chimp and it's staring at you and smiling, it wants to kill you. It wants your face in its mouth. In addition, Primeape's hands looking like boxing gloves, and it appears to be wearing metal weights on its wrists and ankles. Yeah, whatever. Primeape may be a combination of primate, and ape. Yeah, Primeape. Just let me go. Wikipedia, be more streamlined. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem.
I think so.
Could have at least... No, Frank, you're fine.
No, you burp too much.
You sneeze too much.
How dare you? Fly you across the table.
Origin. Aw, Annihilape's trivia doesn't start with any fun facts. It just jumps straight into origin.
Yippee.
Macaques. Macaques, pigtails, baboons, whatever. In its general concept, an added ghost type may have been inspired by Primeape's Pokedex entry in Pokemon Sun, which states that it'll die, blah, 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 which results in the anger. Additionally, it seems to be inspired by Onryo. Is that what you were talking about earlier?
What does he look like? Oh.
We have the TV for a reason.
Oh, it's not even here. I have to Google it now.
Search Annihilape, yeah.
Yeah, this is awful.
I can look at it. Onryo. Let me finish reading Wikipedia first. Maybe it'll do a better job explaining. An Onryo is a... Wikipedia, you're making me mad. Vengeful spirit from Japanese folklore. Okay. Let me get more additional information. In Japanese traditional beliefs and literature, Onryo, which means vengeful spirit, sometimes rendered wrathful spirits, hatred spirits, blah, 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 are a type of ghost, Yuri, believed to be capable of causing harm in the world of the living, injuring or killing enemies, or even causing natural disasters to exact vengeance to redress the wrongs they received while alive.
This little funny guy is causing some wet.
Who's causing the wet? Oh,
Look, this guy's falling on the ground. Oh, it's great.
It's pretty cool. It is a very cool concept. I'm not reading the entire page for the Onryo. It may take an additional inspiration from the Basajan. Click on it.
Oh my God.
A hairy ape-like being from Basque folklore.
Oh.
I can't. Naked woman, naked hairy woman.
Oh, if I click Basawan, that's gonna pop up.
So yes. Don't click it.
Okay.
Imagine imagine your stereotypical drawing of Adam and Eve, but they're covered in hair.
Oh.
That is a Basque.
A Basawan. Basque is just a region.
Yeah, I'm sorry. In Basque mythology, Basawan, or Lord of the Forest, is a huge He just dropped his mic.
I'm sorry.
Is a huge hairy hominid dwelling in the woods. They were thought to protect flocks and livestock and teach skills such as agriculture and ironworking to humans.
That's so nice.
And in the art, there is a naked woman. They're both naked, but the woman's breasts are showing, and technically it's showing nipples. Like, they are just little circles. I'm not taking my chances.
Chill, though. I like that.
It's like your stereotypical Adam and Eve, but they're covered in hair.
He means two naked people.
I'm sorry. To me, they just look like Adam and Eve.
He's a very hairy, bearded man, though.
Me?
No, the guy.
Adam.
No, the guy.
The guy.
Adam he's very often not drawn that way at all.
No hair, actually.
Yeah.
Like this video for hairy women.
Oh my God. I wonder how Adam and Eve were drawn. I mean, we could probably look this up, but Adam and Eve, the way we think of them, two white people. I mean, they would have been Semitic.
Is it theorized? Where in the world would Garden of Eden have been? Theorized?
I'm agnostic, man. I'm gonna say,
you know a lot. You know a lot of theology. For some
I mean,
reason.
what they were. The thing is, the mythos probably traveled around so much. I mean, it probably all originates from.
Okay, I don't know if you just had a place.
No, I don't know.
Okay. It doesn't matter.
Babylon, I don't know.
Jesus of Nazareth. Nazareth is like what? That's in the.
It's like a suburb of
Asia? Somewhere in
Nazareth?
Asia? I don't know. I am so bad
it's
at
the
geography.
Middle East.
Middle East, yeah. So that's
near Israel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one of those things where we just sort of Europe and Asia are just two big smushes on a map. They're the same blob.
They are.
Where do you draw the line?
Yes.
Because
Russia. Once Russia and
Russia's even weirder because what is Russia a part of? It's part of everything. Yeah. Borders are made up mostly.
They are. No, they absolutely are.
So it's the Middle East is its own thing.
But this is what I'm getting at. A lot of people like to draw Mary and Jesus was white, and they clearly were not.
Yeah.
If you look back at geography, they would have brown skin.
Or browner skin.
Browner, yes. So I'm so thinking about it. I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
All of this is in the Primeape episode, too.
I was gonna say, I can't. Joachim's agnostic. I'm a Christian, So I don't want to sit here and try and talk about everything from a religion standpoint because that's not.
Let's all of this is to say, let's put all of our sins on Primeape and then kill Primeape.
Yes!
Because it's so evil.
Yes, Primeape can die for the sins of the world.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone would be sad about that.
Holy crap. That's the end of trivia. Which means... Wait a minute. It's actually not the end of trivia.
God damn it to hell.
I forgot to say one thing. Annihilate may be a combination of annihilate and ape.
Okay.
Now it's time for
merch, search,
and
jerk!
Two boys on the hunt for a little bit of swag. Put the merch in the search and then jerk in the bag.
Yes, it is the time where we look up the Pokemon on Pokemon Center, and then we see what kind of representation they have, and then we do some other stuff a little bit later.
We'll explain that later. Not the best representation.
Mankey's got ass representation.
If not for Annihilate, 3 of these things wouldn't be here.
Mankey's Gen 1. It should.
Yeah.
I feel like it should have way better representation.
But nobody likes Mankey.
Yeah, because it's ugly as hell.
Yeah, nobody really cares about Primeape.
Because it's ugly as hell. They shouldn't have given it a stupid pig nose.
They got the pins.
Or some TCG crap.
Yeah, Annihilape got his own shout-out like box a couple of times. He's available in this battle deck. Again, like Annihilape, but the Sitting Cutie is... I mean, it's Mankey, so it can't be that cute. I just think it's well made. Like,
yeah, it's a good plush.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Some Pokemon can end up looking kind of derpy. Like, I'm looking at Giratina. I think a Sitting Cutie turned out good. It's a little derpy because of all the detail. The more detail a Pokemon has, the harder it is to make a Sitting Cutie of it work.
But I'm glad they went through with it.
They did.
Adding all those little details.
Oh yeah, me too. Like Granbull, so simple, so perfect. Exploud has a lot going on. I think he looks good. I just think Pokemon like Granbull look better. Mankey turned out great. It can't be denied. Geez, this is so far turning out to be like
D to F.
Yeah.
What, Primeape is on a calendar in theory?
Okay. Oh, for 2026 even. Wow.
And that's it. That's the only other new thing.
This didn't come up on the Doxbun episode. How recently was this put on the website? Wait, click on that. It's all Paldea. Hi guys. So, my phone died in the middle of recording, which is crazy because we started recording in the morning. My phone had been charging all night. Whatever. You didn't miss much. Thank God we realized it before we did much else. Basically, we just decided that Annihilape, the whole line, gets a D as far as merch goes. That's about it. There really wasn't anything you missed in that regard. There's a little small tiny burp for you guys.
Yeah,
probably
we took a bean break. I had to convince Frank that beans can be eaten.
Beans can be eaten, and I already knew that, but he made a nice, Cowboy
Caviar.
Cowboy Caviar. Right? It was pretty good. Now we're doing search, and you're starting with Primeape.
This is the part of the show where I go to Google Images, look up the last evolution, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I scroll till Loots come, and then I scroll some more.
Now, the reason we're starting with Primeape, we already mentioned it earlier, it's because Primeape used to be the final evolution, so there's going to be a lot of stuff. There should be a lot of stuff about him.
His Sitting Cutie is pretty cute.
It is. Honestly, I kind of like that. I would not buy it. I do think it turned out really freaking good. Yeah, there's just a lot of good fan art, I guess.
Is it good fan art, or is it just fan art?
Honestly, a lot of it is even fan art. Like, that's kind of cool.
I like that.
There is a listening audience, there's like a drawing of Primeape, and it's like all in black, and there's like 1,000 punches going everywhere. It's cool. It was some cool art.
Hey,
is that
what
it?
The hell?
I feel like Google Images has been ending faster.
Yeah, what's up with that? Finishing so early.
All right, now we're going to do Annihilape. And there was nothing. There was no lewds. And maybe Google has been watching our podcast episodes and being like, okay, we gotta stop this. We can't show Gash anymore.
Two burly boys keep finding our secrets.
All right, let's see what we can find here for Annihilape. Not even a lot of fan art. A lot of it, I feel like, is just like screen grabs from the game,
what
from
happened?
anime.
I thought people loved
cards. There's a little bit of fan art, but not as much as you'd expect. Okay.
Ooh. It's not lewd.
Not bad. Somebody drew a Gajinka of an Annihilape, and it's really good. She just has huge knockers, which is really good.
Gadoingulons.
Yeah, really good fan art. That's the kind of stuff I like to see.
Oh, we already at the end.
Yep.
What is this?
Something's going on.
This is crazy.
Man. Something's weird.
There's a conspiracy against all that is good in this world.
But speaking of
all that is good, let's move on to all that is bad in this world.
And what are we doing, Joe?
This is the jerk portion. We don't jerk, but this is the jerk portion of Merch Search and Jerk, where I look up.
Though.
Yeah. Whatever.
What do you look up?
I go to Rule 34, and then I look up... Oh, no. So this is the link that gives me the flashbang of all of the actual lewds. Okay, go to Rule... What is happening here? Oh. Macrophilia is when I think that's what you call it when someone's larger than... When a giant is, doing something. Sorry, there's just macrophilia-vor.
Okay. Lovely.
Annihilape.
Primeape. You gotta start with Primeape.
Oh, Primeape, okay.
I'm guessing Primeape's gonna have... Kecleon at over 400. I'm gonna guess Primeape has 500.
81. That's nothing.
Kecleon has hundreds. Primeape never even hit 100. I mean, I'm glad.
What am I
Primeape
looking
is
at?
ugly. I don't know anybody who would find Primeape
This
attractive.
one's cute.
No, it's not. Oh.
All right.
It was banging an napalm, and the napalm was so happy about it.
All right.
Annihilate probably only gonna have like probably 80 as well. I'm gonna say like 70.
22. That's nothing.
Guys, what even is this?
I'm surprised. A majority of the... Hold on. Actually, maybe that might be wrong.
Oh.
Okay, maybe it's like 50-50. The Primeape... Or no, there's almost like as much female Annihilape as male Annihilape fan art. I thought Annihilape would be prime for like big, burly bear man.
Maybe they're using it for like angry goth woman? Angry strong goth? That's a...
kind of.
Strong goth is that's a cool aesthetic.
Like,
you know?
hold on, Frank. There's no, this isn't, it's not showing gash or anything.
That looks like it was made by AI, though.
Wait.
Well, no, it might not. I'm sorry.
No, it's got the hair.
Yeah.
I think it has enough, like, clreally intentional stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot of it is ladies. Yeah,
Okay.
people, look.
Hey,
it's not, no gash.
Good lord. They love putting huge jungleos on these Annihilate.
Ambronilios.
The hell?
Ford F-150s.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm hearing something, Jokum. Wow.
This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't belong. Turn up and come along to the segment of the show.
Yes, indeed. It is that part of the show where we... I'm trying to think of a pun about ape. We kissed the ape.
Which we will not be doing.
We ate the ape, and we...
Fight.
I'm trying to think of puns. We go gaboon. We go gaboon on the baboon. We ate the ape, and we marry the monkey. Marry the monkey. Hey, that's what I should have.
I will not be marrying this monkey. Primeape and Annihilape, horrible creatures.
Just because of how awful they are, I want to give them a 1.
I do too. No, genuinely, a 1 should be. 1 is typically reserved for the Garbodors of the world, but they are genuinely awful, ugly creatures.
Did we give Magcargo a 1 on account of it would kill us if we tried to do anything with it?
Yeah.
Because this is that same situation.
Precisely. Gajinka, no, that is an abusive relationship.
Yeah,
if you look at her wrong or make her mad, she will physically beat you for it. I'm sorry. There's no other way to interpret that. It's not even like the cute thing where she has a short temper, a short fuse or anything. No, she will physically assault you if you make her even mildly upset. Horrible. All of the big boobed Annihilape fan art in the world couldn't make me want to be with that horrible.
Rancid vibes, both of them.
Edible. Nothing. In my opinion, nothing.
It's like a 5, like a 4.
Is it?
It's meat.
It's meat.
Hold on. It's really gross, lean, like stinky. What do you call it? Like testosterone-filled meat. I'm gonna go like a 3.5.
Fine by me. And honestly, I think Annihilape's even lower. Something about Annihilape being ghost type just makes me think that meat is old and rotten.
3.
2.5.
2.5. I feel like it's gonna be like
It's gonna be almost inedible. I think it will make us sick to eat it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, however you want to interpret that. I'm sorry this is such a quick wed, fed, and dead. It's just these Pokemon are not good for any of this. Speaking of things being quick, Annihilape and Primeape, 0.
For dead?
I can't do anything.
Yeah, no.
Nothing I can do.
No, they're ripping our flesh.
Yep.
What's their defense?
It's not that high, actually. Wasn't Primeape's like 70?
It's, I think, 70 against our like 60 maybe attack?
Yeah. It's just not going to happen. I was thinking about it. Like, even if I could get to the point of, like, beating Primeape within an inch of its life, it will still have more stamina than me because its anger and rage will keep it going. It's not going to happen. Metal Bat, I don't know, man. Primeape, maybe a 10% chance with a Metal Bat, but, like, it's so strong. I know it doesn't have a very high defense stat, but, like, I can see it, like, going to punch the bat we're swinging at it, and, like, even if it breaks its own wrist, that'll only make it angrier,
Yeah.
and it'll come at us even harder.
I think its arms could be, or its hands could be chopped off, and it'll
Yeah.
be punching us to death with its
Yes,
stubs.
it literally would.
No, I think it's 0.
And Annihilape is
Zero.
even
Beyond
stronger.
0.
So.
Maybe we give ourselves a 1% with Steel Bat against Primeape in case we crack its skull and kill it the first
But
time.
Annihilape, that's just not going to happen. Little higher defenses, higher attack, rate, and with Annihilape, every time we hit it, it gets stronger.
Oh.
Its Rage Fist will just keep getting stronger. It's impossible. Oh, did we do prep time last episode for Kecleon?
Yeah, it's a Kecleon. It doesn't. We don't need.
I
prep
think
time.
you forgot about prep time. Is there anything you can do about Annihilape? Good.
Yeah, a gun.
Good.
A gun.
Good.
I think a gun. A shotgun with buckshot in it.
I'm pretty sure you said that for the last 80 episodes. But
Yeah, no, because that's the minimum thing I would need for the thing. Right? Okay, Kecleon. I need like a 22. Just.
I don't think you need a gun.
I mean, sweet Maul Katana.
Yeah, there you go.
Machete.
Machete, yeah.
I'll hack him up with a machete. Well, I feel like the prep time is the bare minimum of what you need to.
Right.
100%. So I think, yeah, like a little 22.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got him.
We got him.
We don't got him with the...
No, definitely not. Thank you so very much for watching and listening to this episode of Certified Poke Moments. If you want, please like this video. If you're watching the video, subscribe if you have not already. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please rate 5 stars. We'd really appreciate it. What else can you do? Leave a comment. We'd really appreciate that. Tell your friends.
Send us $20,000
$20,000
to include you in...
Yes.
Was that the bit from this episode?
Probably.
Or last episode?
I can't remember if it was the
It's
bit.
been so long.
Yeah,
this episode's been a pain.
We had to let my phone charge from like dead to almost 100. So, if you want more Pokemon content, make sure you stick to my YouTube channel. It's also called Certified Poke Moments. Every other week, post a new Pokemon content. But on the off weeks, I'm either like rating energy drinks or doing Lego review content. And Joachim and I,
that's me.
if you want more Joachim content, do a series called Taboo Foods, where we cook strange and odd foods, the most recent of which was cooking eel. But we've done actually a lot of different sea creatures. I'm good.
Burpee Man.
The Squattlepuss being the most Frankenstein of them all.
Emphasis on Frank.
We put a squid inside of a cuttlefish, inside of an octopus, turducken style. Gosh, that was a fun episode, but there's so many others for you to check out.
You may be seeing it resurface in the future, too.
At some point, before the new year is here, there's a chance we might be trying Squattlepuss again. Don't hold your breath, but we'll see. With all that being said, guys, once again, thank you so very much for listening and watching. This has been your Certified Poke Moment.